going on, everybody? Views Beyond the News. Ryan could not join us today. He's in college.
Pussy.
He's in class. He's a pussy. Lecture. Whatever you really want to call it.
Lecturing pussy.
So she is replacing him for today.
It's about the same. They both have vaginas.
Yeah.
But
Ryan has a mangina.
I have bigger balls.
Nice.
Never mind. Casey does have bigger nuts.
Today we're going to start with Mr. Joshua here. Josh, what are you introducing?
I saw two hands come up my face. So I am talking about the Area 51 times.
Yes.
The raid that was started on Facebook.
Raid. So, a couple months ago, over 2 million people signed up to go raid and storm Area 51.
Yes.
Which reminds me, did any of you sign up for the raid? I'm just curious.
No.
Okay.
No, I didn't
did
want to get
not.
hunted down by the CIA.
But I have
so.
been keeping up with the Snapchat stories going on today.
Oh, Jesus.
About it.
Fun
I talked
times.
with my
There are a
uncle
lot,
about
yeah.
it and what he thought because he works for the federal government, and he was like, "Shoot them all," and I was like,
Well, that's what they're probably going to do.
Yeah.
I was
I mean,
like,
they
I
have-
was like, "You're kidding, right?" He's like, "Nope, you trespass, you die."
Yeah,
And
I
was
mean
just like,
they clearly tell you that before you.
yeah, that deadly
Deadly force is
I was like, "What's the
authorized."
word? Force is authorized."
Josh.
Go ahead.
Well, out of 2 million people that signed up, I'm pretty sure half of us forgot that today's the actual day of the raid.
I actually did. I did.
September 20th.
Yeah.
I did.
No one,
I thought it was
a
like
lot of people forgot
I thought
about
it was
that.
like 23rd.
I thought it was the 21st.
Honestly, I just thought it was bullshit.
I thought
But
it was bullshit
I knew
too.
nobody was showing up.
I was like, I'm not going to RSVP, dude. Like, I'm not showing up to an empty party. Like, that's just not me. But anyways, dozens of people showed
It's
up.
like he shows up to parties.
I would lean forward just a bit. You're kind of off camera.
Yeah, you are a little bit. I didn't get
Just a
the
smidgen.
best. But dozens of people showed up, and the raid was supposed to start at 3 a.m.
3 a.m.
3 a.m.
Shit.
So even less people probably showed up at that
Oh,
point. I would have
yeah.
been asleep. But anyways, people actually did show up. I mean, there was no physical, storming of Area
No
51.
Naruto
no.
running.
Well, there was Naruto running. I'm gonna get to that. There was reporters covering it, and there's a viral meme going out right now of this kid Naruto running past the guy speaking on the camera, and it loops perfectly with a 3-second loop. So you can literally sit there on Twitter and watch the dude run back and forth. It's amazing. It's my favorite meme
Josh.
right now.
I
Honestly.
want to see the video. I've never seen it.
It's right here.
Okay. Keep
Oh, you have it right there.
Oh my God, he has it.
It's literally 3 seconds, and it's just this guy Naruto zooming across the fucking camera. It's great.
Save that. We might use that.
I have them all.
We'll use
bookmarked
that
and
as
stuff.
a thumbnail.
I was going through Twitter, of course, because that's my main source of news.
Very nice.
I don't trust anywhere else. There was also, I got a video of them, sitting outside the gate. Everyone looked kind of happy. Like, they were having a good time. Even, the people, protecting the gate were smiling, giggling,
This is
interacting
dumb,
with the
but
crowd.
no one's heard.
They
Yeah.
probably signed up on Facebook themselves, even though they worked there.
The guards are like, hell yeah, I want to see.
One of my other favorite moments is the chant that was going on that, made
Clap
viral.
them alien cheeks.
Was clap them cheeks. Let
Yep.
me just play it for
It
the
was.
microphone real quick.
Why?
Clap them cheeks.
Look at
clap
that
them
sign,
cheeks. It says clap them alien cheeks.
Yep.
Why?
I mean, it wasn't ever meant to be like we're really gonna go see if there's aliens.
We're
and stuff
not really
like
gonna
that.
try to overthrow.
But it was just a nice little group of people just meeting up, having a good time.
You know somewhere there's some Southerners who are like, let's go get our guns and go storm Area 51, and all these teenagers showed up and they were like, maybe we shouldn't do this.
Well, when I say why, I
feel
mean,
like it's
why are they chanting clap them cheeks?
They
You
wanna
want a
fuck some
fucking alien?
Yes,
What the hell?
that's one of the
Basically.
biggest memes about going was
Why
so
not?
everyone could get an alien and fuck it.
Yeah, they all want an alien girlfriend,
So
but
they can fuck it.
why would you seriously stand outside Area 51 chanting clap them cheeks?
I mean, you obviously want to show them you're not there violently, so that's
Okay.
one of those chances. Like, okay, they're just
Dude.
jacking around.
What,
3 o'clock in the morning, it's my shift, and these kids are jacking around, so going to clap them cheeks.
made my shift a little bit more bearable.
Another thing is, Woodstock.
Yes.
They're attempting to make I think they called it like an alien stock or something like that.
That
That'd
would
be
be
cool.
so much fun to go.
There's a stage being built where some dude named Paulo Akenford is playing. Don't know who that is. Some sort of
You guys wanna
DJ,
go
I
to
think.
alien stock?
if there's going to be drugs there, maybe.
There's also a little area where people are hanging out, where there's they can climb around stuff. Seems kind of cool. Seems kind of fun.
So basically, this fun proposal that this guy made as a joke, and too
Right.
many people signed up for.
Still turned into
It's about to turn into a
something.
Yeah,
music
they're
festival.
about to turn
in
into some
Woodstock
sort
for
of
the
weird
middle of the
fucking festival.
desert.
Right. One of the cool things I saw was Rooster Teeth kind of did like a spoof of it,
God.
where like they made themselves like older and they're talking about like those old documentaries and stuff
Yeah.
like that.
Yeah.
It's pretty funny. If
I
we
love
link it or
Rooster
something,
Teeth.
I mean I'll send it to you later because I know you'd probably like it.
I love
But
Rooster
yeah,
Teeth. Rooster
basically
Teeth makes me happy.
it actually happened. Not a big old storm or anything like that, but they actually went down there and gathered around. I got a picture. It's
They
like
probably made those guards
pretty sure-
shit a brick for half a second. Like,
Maybe,
fuck, we're gonna have
yeah.
to kill some people.
Oh
But
yeah, we're about
if
to
you look
have
at the
cause
crowd, there's
severe
actually like a
media
really
thunderstorm.
decent amount of people there. Like,
Oh,
That is a-
wow.
that
Clearly
That's
not 2
kind of a
million,
shit
but
ton.
probably upwards of a couple
right,
thousand.
yeah.
yeah.
There's another picture of it. There's helicopters flying over.
Oh, they were
Dude,
getting
Dude,
ready.
they were
Just in
ready
case,
to watch.
yeah.
They were
like-
fixing to wipe out that crowd.
They
were like,
they had
the
the
minute
missiles and
one
guns ready, dude.
One
Exactly.
person steps over that
Could
line
you
and they're all
imagine
gone.
someone climbing the gate and just the
And everybody's
just a
gone.
helicopter turns?
Everybody's
Just-
gone.
Light them up.
Dude, dude, that would be
Pretty
the
much.
worst. Just be like in the megaphone, light them up. Someone's like, what?
What was that?
Clap them! Ah!
So yeah, pretty
No,
cool stuff.
The only thing that I had heard about the Area 51 raid outside of all these people signed up for it, where there were 2 YouTubers who got arrested outside of Area 51.
Really? For
They
what?
had like thousands of subscribers, and they were just walking the trail by Area 51, and they were planning on getting in.
Yeah.
And they got stopped by these soldiers. Soldiers told them to cease and desist, get down on the
Yeah.
ground, and I think they were actually arrested for trespassing.
Yeah.
Well,
That
they're
won't
also,
surprise-
they also. I thought
It
they
depends
weren't
on if they
US
went-
citizens either.
If
Yeah.
they also went past the gate in which it says "Do not
I was
trespass,"
like, yeah, 'cause they're-
that's the only time they would.
Because the
arrest
thing
someone.
is,
Also, it's a secret military base, so if you get, they could probably could have arrested 2,000
but-
people and bit, but they probably didn't.
okay,
want
but
to.
here's the thing. From what I read, like basically what it's like, here would be like what you have to get past, like the gate, and then you have to go pretty much all the way down to where that mouse is to even get to the base itself.
Yeah, it's miles away from.
So
the
I
gate.
mean,
do you imagine people running miles just?
Naruto running. Hey, you get there faster.
There's just
for
one
sure.
guy with a speaker running with music, and everybody else is running and singing.
Can you change the song? I don't really like it. I'm not a big fan of Madonna.
I mean, don't get me wrong. It's cool that this man rallied a bunch of people behind him
Oh,
for
yeah.
this silly event.
Yeah.
How come we
And
can
then-
rally 2 million people to do that,
But
but
we
not like
can't
go
save
save the
the earth.
ocean?
right.
Actually, there isn't one of the Democrat candidates. They want people aged 18 to 26. She wants to run a program that she think will help. Ages 18 to 26, it's mandatory that you serve at least 1 year in helping to fight climate change. And like picking up trash, replanting trees, doing something to help the climate.
Okay.
There's some.
I mean,
one of
but
the-
it's kind of the wrong demographic in my opinion because people aged 18 to 26 are already conscious of the environment.
We just don't.
It's
really
more of
give a shit.
like the
The
older
older people
generation.
won't be here to see it
Yeah,
anyway.
they don't give
so
a
it's our
fuck.
generation.
They don't
has to
recycle.
But
come
like
in.
the thing is, it's our
And my
generation
dad-
that doesn't
actually,
care.
I'm not gonna say it,
Like,
never
is
mind.
the thing.
That makes me nervous.
No, because my dad watches it, and I don't want to get mad at me.
Wait,
Okay.
what?
My dad
But-
watches this. I just don't want to get mad at me.
Rob, what is he mad about? What did you do?
I didn't
It was
do
something
anything. I
even-
got
You
mad at
didn't
him for something.
didn't you?
But the Area 51 thing, I think it's
Drink out
cool
of a
that all these
plastic
people got
straw.
together for this.
Save the turtles.
But I also think it's kind of crazy at how serious this got at one point, where like all the news channels were reporting on
And
it.
they're like,
That's
you
the
do-
biggest meme of them all.
And
This
but-
was a meme to begin with, and the fact that the news channels like, are they really going to do it?
Oh, I know.
The people
And
who
but,
are
like, the
all
thing
laughing
is-
are laughing even harder.
Oh yeah,
now,
and like
'cause-
the government started issuing warnings, like don't.
Please
and
don't
they're
make
like,
us
come
shoot
on.
you.
please don't make us shoot you.
Because don't get me wrong, I'm a very big fan of the theory that Area 51 is a total, complete cover for anything that could be alien related. Like,
Oh, yeah,
like
it's
you draw
somewhere
their
else.
attention there so
It's
you can do
somewhere
something
else.
elsewhere. I don't think there's anything in Area 51 outside of a military base. Like I don't think there's anything
No.
special there. But the fact that they actually got together and they threw themselves a little, festival to have
Yeah.
fun and started chanting, clap them cheeks.
I think that was adorable.
That's
It's a
alien-
feel good.
Wow.
That is
alien
clearly
booty.
that is clearly the best outcome there could have been.
Oh, yeah.
No one got hurt.
I'm
People
like
should
the
have been having
worst
a good time.
being they kill
Well,
off.
I did
2
hear someone
million
pulled a hamstring Naruto running. I do recommend stretching. Please be careful out there.
Josh,
He
have
is
you
a
tried
personal
Naruto
trainer.
running?
He has a.
Oh, I'm an excellent Naruto runner. That's the way I prefer to run. I don't run normally.
I thought you were
only
going to say that's
Naruto.
the way I perform. I was going to be like, oh my god.
If I could have played basketball and Naruto running, I would have.
That would be the funny if you weren't the point. If you didn't have the ball in the hand in your hand.
Yeah, I'd
all
run
the
down the
time.
sideline Naruto style.
I'm open.
I'm open. Don't worry, I got it.
I'm open. But I don't know.
Who out of our class would you like to see Naruto run that you think would be fucking hysterical?
Oh, Sebastian did it all the time. What are you talking about?
No. Besides, I know he did it. It was funny, but who else would you like to see in our class do it where you think it would look
Sister
just
Lisa.
ridiculous?
Oh, I was thinking our Josh. That'd be funny as fuck.
I was thinking Chris.
Oh,
I would throw stuff at him.
That's fucked up.
that is fucked up.
That's really fucked up. I want you to Naruto run while I throw shit at you now.
Only if you can hit me.
Maybe that should be the punishment if we ever make a game show. You're gonna Naruto run back and forth. You gotta
Naked.
Dodge.
You gotta make 10 times dodge
Just
and
in the
shit.
driveway.
Yeah.
I want to do a game show where there's punishments. Because I'm going to
There
get
are
punished the
plenty of
most.
those kind of game shows, Tyler.
You don't want me to punish you.
See,
No, but
if we do I want to do a spelling one where
Tyler.
if you lose, you get if you misspell a word, you get like someone puts a wax strip on you, you rip it off. That's,
See,
that's if you misspell something.
I want to do a celebrity naming show because I would be the only one to win in this room. He would be a very close second, but I say close in depends on what category. Him and Ryan would be fucked,
Yes.
guaranteed.
See,
because
if we lose, there has to be a punishment.
Oh, there
for
is
us
a
getting it wrong.
punishment.
Okay, what would be our punishments?
Well,
like,
the punishment would change weekly.
like
Yeah.
like for each celebrity we get wrong, we have to have a new punishment. Not if
No,
we
no.
lose.
You're gonna get a certain it would be one of those where we're keeping score, and like whoever has the highest score would get to host next week, but then the lowest score gets punished by everybody else in the room.
Wait, by everybody else in the room,
That's
they gotta
fair.
make up their own punishment.
No,
for
no,
that person?
it'll be one punishment, like something simple, just off the top of my head, real quick. Like
Put my hand in a mouse trap.
No, we go out in the backyard and everybody gets like 2 eggs. You're just gonna get pelted. That would be the punishment. It would be something along those lines that everybody gets to participate in.
Oh, I was thinking of like little punishments after every round for fucking up.
Either
No, I
that
think
or
it'd be better if it's like one big punishment at the end of the game.
my dad had an idea and I really like it. The loser would have to have their makeup done for the next podcast.
Oh,
I'm okay with that.
I would look pretty every single week, dude.
Who says I
No
have
one-
mine on right now?
No one else would lose.
You think I woke up like this?
It takes a lot of work to get like that.
No one else would lose because Ryan knows more celebrities than I do. I know he does.
Now,
Well,
if we're
because
talking
I-
female celebrities, I'd win 152%.
I've already contemplated the way this would go down. Like, I would show you a picture of them. I would give you like
Scarlett Johansson.
I would give you like their top 3 movies, but I'm not going to give you anything that would remotely come close to giving away the name. Like, you would just have
Use their
to
name
know.
in a sentence, please.
Can you spell it for me?
Can you spell their name for me?
Can you start pronouncing the first name really slowly?
Can you tell me
and
the
I'll
first
finish it
letter? Can we get hints like that? What's the first letter of their name?
Play it kind of like you would hang me.
Actually, we would probably have to have a lifeline system, but it would have to be in a way that doesn't make it unfair for somebody else. Like,
Oh,
you
yeah.
get enough of a hint to jog the memory.
Can a lifeline be we call G downstairs because she knows every If you get one lifeline, you get to call G once.
One call to save
And if
your
she's
ass.
not here, you're shit out of luck.
G, can you come up here and look at this photo real quick? I don't know who it is.
Gee, I need help. I don't want to be pretty next week.
And I can see you. I'm not walking up those stairs.
Yeah, she'd be like, come down, just bring me the photo.
just bring me the. Just bring me
We
the.
have to pick up the camera and take it over to
The whole game show shuffles downstairs really quickly.
Come with us down the stairs, please.
No, but I'm glad no one got hurt in the Area 51 raid. I'm glad nobody was stupid enough to try
Oh,
to get
yeah.
in.
Stay hydrated. It's hot out there in your little music festival.
And if-
I'm pretty sure the guy who set up the Facebook thing is the same guy that's making it into a music festival now.
Also,
That dude's about to make a lot of
Yeah.
fucking money
He's
off
like
that.
the founder.
I would go. I'd go
go.
once just to see.
You would go to Alien Stock?
Oh yeah.
That'd be sick, right?
I would bring that inflatable alien that's in the garage. It's not the garage, it's the closet.
I think he got it from...
Naruto, run back in, please.
I don't remember where he got that from, but... No.
But wait, let me check if there's any other quick facts I remember from this. I think that might be most of it. Yeah, I was just been seeing like super cool pictures and stuff from out there, and it seems like a fun time. Everyone looks like they're being safe and
Like,
taking
I
care of
definitely have to
themselves.
agree. I think it's definitely it had the best outcome that it could have.
For
I
sure.
mean, the only other outcome I think really that would have been decent would nobody showed up because
Oh,
they
yeah.
knew it was a joke.
Oh, yeah.
But people went out there and they
But
had
I feel
a good
like this
time.
was a better outcome.
Yeah,
It
people
was
went out there and
designed to
had a
make
good time.
memes, and it made memes.
It made
So-
memes. It made that guy popular. It's about to make a festival.
Right. I don't know how if like, it's going to be an annual festival because I think that's something they'd have to like
You'd probably have to get
stuff.
license and permits for and shit, but
you know,
as long as it doesn't turn into what was that disaster one, the Fire Festival or some shit. As long as it
sounds
doesn't.
like the Fire Nation attack. In my opinion, I don't remember what you're talking about. So
It's the one
I
where
heard
they
about
like
that.
had all these people come out to these islands. They were going to be spending nights in tents at this festival, and then it all
remember
fell
that.
through, and the festival never happened. And I don't think any of those people got their money back.
Nobody
or some
got
shit.
money back, and they were all like stranded out there for like a day or
Yeah,
two.
no water.
oh yeah,
like, it was a big Netflix documentary
Yeah,
or
yeah,
some
yeah,
shit.
yeah.
As long as it doesn't turn into something
this
like
will be a
that,
Netflix documentary for sure. That alien stock thing.
I think
for
it will eventually. Just to be like, look what one man can accomplish with social media.
Netflix. I said it first, so it's on record. I will sue you if you do this.
I want those rights, damn it.
I'm not gonna make it. You can make it, but hit me up with the paycheck, cause
Since he's walking around, why don't you go ahead and move on to your topic?
yeah, I'm ready.
All right, so there's a teen climate activist group right now that has put up a petition and has sparked a lot of other activist groups to basically come together and form. And they've all taken the pledge that they're not gonna have kids.
You can't take it off now. You gotta leave it on.
Damn you!
You gotta leave it on.
Gesture hat.
You gotta leave it on.
They're all making pledges that none of them are going to have kids until something or like some sort of action is taken by our government or higher ups or things like that to
Basically,
fix our climate change.
I understand where they're coming from in a sense that if we don't fix it, then their kids' generation is guaranteed to be fucked. Because our generation's already on the decline with this problem, and it's up to our generation to mainstream fix it.
And we've done nothing so far.
But
If you bought your metal straw, I don't see you trying.
really, I mean, I can see where those people are coming from in a sense of taking a stand. But this is also probably the most least effective way to take a
I
stand.
mean, honestly, like, what's their standard for something to be changed? Like, do we ban plastic straws and now you're gonna have kids? Like, sure, I'll do it.
No more plastic straws, and I will procreate.
No, then what they're basically saying is that like they don't want to bring a child into this world knowing that they're not going to be able to protect it from basically the downfall that we're causing because we're not fixing it.
I mean, that's very noble, but like, it's not like we can change something in a day.
No, and it would take, pretty much the entire world to just say
To make any type of visible change in climate change, it
Yeah.
would take everyone.
Well, and I mean, not to mention, do you know how big this group is? How many people roughly it might consist of?
so far 1,200 have signed the petition.
Wow.
1,200? See, okay, I don't want to sound like a dick, but if I'm some high-up politician who's not concerned about climate change, okay, you 1,200 people don't procreate, we're better off without you. Like,
I mean,
like,
population control kind of aids in that. So
Yeah.
it's kind of like, I could see where one politician...
did it
would
already
be
overheat?
Yeah, stop.
No, the card is full.
God damn it!
Why do we always forget?
We ran out of space on the card and had to delete some shit.
Again.
But
I still have to keep this.
Curse you, Ryan!
the last thing I remember saying was, I feel like if I'm in politics, I'm a politician, and I'm looking at the scenario like 1,200 people are telling me they're not going to have kids until climate change is done. You 1,200 people, no offense, but there's like 6 billion in the world.
Yeah.
Fuck off. But it's not a bad cause to get behind. Like,
Oh,
if you
no,
could
not
get
at all.
several hundreds of thousand people behind that.
I mean, you may be able to like get enough of people under your belt to kind of make
look
somebody
fucking
notice you.
ridiculous.
Yes, Tyler. That's why we told you to keep it on, sweetheart.
That's why I love it.
Now, along with that,
If I can
there
find,
have been.
I don't want to interrupt you, but if I can find my squid hat, I'll wear it next time, and you can wear that.
Yes.
Go ahead.
There have also been some researching and things being done. Prescription medications and such are actually starting to cause harm more than they are helping due to the increase in heat. Now, this is mainly in like baby and the elderly because their immune systems are a little weakened and worse for wear. Now, also on top of this, things like IV fluids are becoming less available.
Let me tell you, those bitches are expensive.
Why are-
IV bags are stupid expensive.
Why are they becoming less available?
Just to do with the increasing heat and the climate, there are certain medical supplies that just aren't being able to be found or created, and
Yeah.
because we don't have the materials that we need. And
There's a lot of demand and not a lot of supply.
pretty much.
Unlucky.
And then as our temperatures are increasing, this is also causing, because the temperature increases, the plants produce more pollen. And because they're producing more pollen, it lasts for a longer period of time for how long they create it. And so it's intensifying allergy seasons up to like 10 times. And so this is also increasing the concentration of carbon dioxide in our atmosphere right now. And it's making plants grow more, which in turn is causing more grass pollen, which is causing allergies to go up by about 20% in people right now. And the carbon dioxide is increasing the allergy-causing effects of pollen.
Jesus Christ.
That's
So,
wild. I felt like I've had allergies for the past like 6 months.
I thought he was
Exactly.
about to sneeze. He was looking at me like,
He's either gonna
And-
sneeze or nut. One of the two.
I'll say, and they're
Yes, because science talk makes me nut. I'm in there in my tutor sessions all day, like talking about science, like I'm about to nut. Oh my god.
Well, we want the Earth.
Carbon dioxide. Wow.
Mother Nature. Dirty little slut.
I'll say there have been,
Making me sick for 6 months.
as of now, there have been
I'm
they've
glad I don't have
compiled
allergies.
68 studies. 58 of them so far have been researched by other people and basically reaffirmed, or basically they're agreeing that, you know, this is what's causing it. But they've agreed that the combination basically of heat, smog, and the particles of pollution that are coming off of fossil fuels, they're connected to premature births, low weight births, and stillborns and stuff like that.
so global warming's really just fucking everything up.
Yes.
Jesus.
So
the
really,
planet is dying, so,
really, these teens that don't want to have kids could
They're
be
also
saving their
kind of
kids,
smart in a sense. Like, you don't really want to bring your child into a dying world.
which is understandable. But
And don't get me wrong, I don't want anybody to shit on me for saying this, but I really feel like
steamer.
until you get more people behind that
it's not
cause,
going to do anything.
no one's going to take you serious until
hopefully
you
there's
get
not a lot
enough
of people when it
behind
comes to something like this.
Oh no, not at all. To just like ban off having children.
I mean, there's
No.
towns with more than 1,200.
I mean, how many kids are born a day in the U.S. alone?
Shitload.
yeah,
exactly.
probably.
Like,
Isn't
Shitload of people die every day,
statistic
too.
that around the world, like a baby's born every like fucking minute or some
I
shit.
mean,
Like, there's
I don't know if that
constant
was like
birth.
true, but like
It's constant birth.
Constant birth.
there's
There's
also
constant-
cost and death.
That was what
Amen,
I was gonna say.
brother.
That's what I was gonna say. That I was gonna say. There's also
You see it.
lots of fucking.
It makes a circle. It's termed a cycle of life.
Well, if there's two, isn't it just kind of like a line?
okay, right here. There are on average about 250 babies born every minute.
I thought it.
Okay, I was. Way
How many
Wait a
people
minute.
die every
You
minute?
dummy.
How many people die every minute?
It's gonna be something stupid like 180.
Well, we are overpopulated.
3.5 people. 3.5. Just like, wait a minute.
That's a lot of people.
How do 3.5
you know-
people?
Wait, actually, if you tell me how many people die every minute, I'm gonna be sitting there all day, like every minute, like, oh my god, another 300.
Okay,
people.
well, okay,
Shit, I
so
almost got into a car accident on the way here.
so there are 250 births a minute, and there are 105 deaths a minute.
Oh my
so
god,
it's-
105 people just died
But
in
if
my
you break
mind.
it down, it would be 4 births each second of every day, and then 2 deaths. a
Oh my
second.
god, someone just died.
I
just
thought
died again.
I
Oh my
thought it
God.
was way different
I
than
said.
that.
No, the
So-
number's crazy.
Well, it's
So, I
crazy
mean-
that there's like there's more births than deaths.
It's
happening.
not really surprising though. That's why we're so overpopulated.
Yeah,
I didn't realize it was a 2-to-1.
Yeah.
pretty much. That's crazy.
That's insane. So for every 2 people that died, 4 people are born.
Yes.
Yeah, pretty much.
Yes.
If
Definitely
not,
explains-
I would have went like every 2 people born, 1 person's died.
Come on,
but
now, we
I-
gotta even those numbers out. 3 for 3.
Yeah, right.
Christian, shall we call the population?
Start the culling.
Shall we call them and then feed the hungry?
We shall call it the dickening.
Begin the thickening.
Did you not get my call back? Or you just ignoring it because it's about cannibalism?
No, I heard it. I was just ignoring it. They're very content that Tyler and Ryan are eating people when the world ends. So.
Wait, if I'm fucking hungry and someone's got a nice looking ass and they might die, I'm gonna cook that ass and eat it.
I'm not eating people.
okay, I'm not saying that I
try to
wouldn't
cook more.
try it, but I would not make it a habit to eat people.
I wouldn't make it a habit either. I'm saying if I need to.
Fuck you.
I was saying if I need to. You're in a survival situation.
Why do we always go back to cannibalism every week? We talk about cannibalism.
They say you guys were talking about
I think
cannibalism.
water went down the wrong pipe, and now Casey's gonna die.
You guys were talking about cannibalism. Last night when I was playing Red Dead with
Allergies.
Josh, I kept trying to hog tie his character and cook him on the fire. And Josh goes, "You were trying to eat me last night." I was like, "Fuck you."
Do it in a video game, you'll do it in real life.
You ever see those?
Hence, video games are violent.
You ever seen those videos where it's like when you're a clown because you do something they know that, and so what should I literally just want to make this a video because I'm gonna fucking gesture. I want to send it to friends.
No title, just send it.
Just send that.
Yes. As a man of culture myself, I would just send it blank. No context needed.
I'll send it to
You should
everyone.
send it out to everybody on your list and be like, "Make this a meme."
Just make it popular, guys. Send it out there. I want to be famous on the internet.
I just sent it to every single one.
I was
of mine.
choking on water.
Honestly, though, I would be interested to see long term how many more people sign up for that.
Oh,
I mean, I'm
yeah,
wrong.
now.
I'm not signing up for that, but
If it's a social media thing, I guarantee you a shit ton of people will.
And I feel like to sign up for that, there should be like a requirement that you're like married or something.
Well, I thought you said it was teenagers, though.
Because I mean, I don't know. I feel like not
I
that
feel
you're
like
married,
you should have,
but
honestly, I feel like you have to take an IQ test before you have a child.
I was like, not everyone should procreate anyway.
Yeah.
Like, no offense.
there should be requirements to being able.
Tyler
Yeah.
probably should.
I saw that coming like a mile away. So
I was
like,
gonna
just-
say Cardi B, but he went for Tyler.
It's more closer to home.
My dad's a smart man. Okay,
But what happened to you?
we don't know. I was premature. It probably had
That was a
something to do with it.
zinger. That was a zinger and a half.
Tyler,
Nice
I was
one.
premature.
Zip zap
Yeah,
and
but
a
you weren't 2
zinger.
pounds.
I fit in baby doll clothes that you put on a doll. That's what my mom dressed me in.
You could hold me like this, and there's a pacifier bigger than my face.
Bitch, I'd have thrown you if I could held you like that. I'd have thrown you out the window.
I was you could hold me literally like this. I was 2 pounds. You squished me. Look what you've done.
You have ruined me.
Look what you've done.
bye bye.
Let's see if we can fly. Fly, birdie.
All right.
Time for you to get out the
Comes
nest.
by and gets your body.
All right.
They're talking about throwing me out the... I probably look like... You ever seen like one of those ugly baby birds that are all bald and veiny
Why
and
do you
shit?
think it just said neighborhood cat comes
fuck
by
I
and
look
gets your
like?
body?
Damn. Fuck, it didn't fly because it's square because I bent it.
EMPs or dreams? Which one?
I'll go with EMPs because every single week we don't know what the fuck they are or what causes them. We're just
I
like,
I know what
EMPs
EMP
are
stands
electromagnetic pulse.
Bro, it's
Yeah.
15 kills.
Okay, this is gonna be the
Bro, it's a 15.
and I'm wearing the gesture hat. Why isn't he?
Because you're
You
a big
put it
joke
on.
to me.
Look at his hair.
I did my hair today too.
I know.
It's
you
a
also
crime
put
to
that
put a
on
hat on
first.
this hair.
You also put that on first, and then you looked at
Yeah,
me.
that there. Did you see you put on just looking at
And
me?
you
Like,
looked at
keep
me. I
it
was
on.
like, you have to keep that on now.
Damn it. But so every single week we always come back to EMP somehow, and I finally figured out how they're
cannibalism.
created, how they first were discovered. When they were testing nukes, when they launched one in the atmosphere and blew above the atmosphere, what happened afterwards, what came down, is an EMP.
Really?
Yes.
It's not an entirely different bomb or anything.
No, it's a nuke blown up above the atmosphere.
Well, I mean, the last
And it
word of that
messes
is
with-
pulse, so it kind of makes
It's
sense.
an electromagnetic pulse, and so there's something called the Tsar bomb, which is
Russian.
which is no longer like on the Earth. I think it's false. It's like a
Everything
52. It's either 52 tons or 27 tons, which is a big.
Isn't that
big-
similar
big
to what
margin.
the Russians blew up and then thought they might have destroyed something they shouldn't have? Like, they thought they damaged the...
That's what happened.
Yeah.
Yeah. And so the
believe
Tsar bomb, if they were to blow up that in the atmosphere, it would wipe out over half the U.S.'s electronics at once.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, like...
Over half of the United States. Like, it would cover, I think it was like 70% of the United States, and all electronics
But
would,
you ain't getting
would die.
Texas, I tell you that much.
And if all the electronics go down, we're fucked. We're fucked from top to bottom.
Nope.
Like,
Can't
not
control
all-
our satellites.
I mean, there's going to be
Can't
mass
control our
chaos
own
in the
bombs.
streets. Mainly because...
I can't get on my Instagram, what the fuck?
No, talk about, like, grocery stores. Nothing can be refrigerated. All food's going to go bad.
That's what normal people
Nothing's
think about.
gonna work.
I'm talking about, like, people who would be out, like, running around would be like, I can't get on my Snapchat, I have streaks, what the fuck?
Actually, my thought process would probably be, Josh, we're missing the Call of Duty beta!
Oh my god.
Fuck!
How am I supposed to let everyone know that I'm so cool to be on this beta if I have no internet?
All the ones in Korea are taking it. Come on now. I don't know. I know that for the longest time, Putin was threatening us by saying, that he had an EMP big enough to wipe out our entire Navy in just one go.
Possible, honestly.
If the Tsar bomb, the biggest nuke ever created, that just went down a little bit over my eyebrows. I did this and it just went
scare
like, it literally just went. Is this worse or better?
It's better.
That's 100 times better.
And now it just
I
looks
can't
like you
even
have no
see my eyes.
On
eyebrows.
God.
I don't have eyes. No, I look like I'm Asian.
Okay.
Wow.
Shots fired.
I never said it was a bad thing.
He just did a racism.
He just said that you look like you don't have eyes. That's all he said, Josh.
Okay, maybe now.
I will Naruto run my foot up that ass, bitch.
You make it even more racist if you run at me like this, Josh. If you run at me.
Why? Because I'm a man of culture and I like anime?
What is that?
Just threw up on you.
I almost sent you a video of me puking like a week ago because I thought it'd be funny, and I forgot why I was gonna puke. Oh, I had heartburn in the middle of the night,
I had that the other night too.
and it
Oh
was,
my god, y'all's souls are connected.
it was such bad heartburn that I had to go puke, and I thought about just taking a video of me to walk in the toilet.
Oh my god,
Because
was
dude,
it Monday for you? Monday for you? Oh my god.
mine was Saturday night.
Sorry, I get jealous.
I'm gonna stab you.
I get jealous too.
When was yours?
Josh
Saturday?
didn't have heartburn.
I don't remember. All I know is I woke up one morning.
God damn,
like,
my
I was
cardio
laying in
fitness.
bed and I woke up and there was this sharp pain right here. I was like, "Oh God, I need Tums now!" I ran to the other room.
Look at my bedside. There's extra strength Tums. I eat like fucking candy now,
I
dude.
ate like 9 of them that morning.
You're not supposed to have more than 6 in a day.
I ate like 9. I was like, "Fuck it hurts."
Didn't Mom give you Zantac?
She gave me a Zantac to try to coat my stomach. She was trying to give me Pepto-Bismol, and it went away. And then the moment I laid back down, I was like, "Oh fuck!"
No, you can't lay on your left side. You lay on the right side because like there's more of your stomach right here, so that it doesn't go up your esophagus. It's literally just stomach acid going up your esophagus, and it fought. But dude, I honestly I had the video ready, but then I was like I'm gonna miss the fucking toilet. I think I missed like half the fucking toilet, and I was like, oh, now I have to clean this up. But I thought about sending it to you because I knew you'd enjoy it if I did.
Christian.
I would
Why?
have enjoyed it.
Christian's favorite thing is when I randomly vomit because I can.
You projectile.
That's why.
And it's so loud.
It sounds like if you
It's
hear me,
violent.
like at Josh's grad party, they're like, "Where's Tyler?" Like puking. I remember Christian like, "I want to go see." And just like,
I was like, "Where is he?"
like, "Want to go see?" And I'm just like,
Christian.
When I was babysitting one night at a party, like him and Audie were like shit faced.
I remember
And like,
that.
I was drunk, but I wasn't puke drunk.
Yeah.
And I took Tyler out on the back
Is
patio.
that when I starfish?
And he laid down on the back patio, and I was like, "Tyler, if you're gonna throw up, sit up." And he was laying there for like 10 minutes, and he kicks forward, doesn't even get off the fucking deck. Projectile pukes like 5 feet off the deck into the dirt, just and then Remy comes over and starts licking it. Tyler, I was like, "This is the greatest thing I've ever seen."
She's like, is anyone gonna get the dog? She's eating vomit.
Tyler, that's gross.
It's so funny. I love it.
I mean, your worst one was just when we couldn't get you off the ground when you
On
fell out of the
Savannah's
car
party, yeah.
after Savannah's party.
I ended up puking face
You
first.
I
remember that
cracked
one?
my Ray-Bans. First world problems, man.
I ran over a rabbit that night.
I'm glad you didn't tell us that because we probably would have cried a little bit. Christian would have laughed. I would have been like, "What the
all I remember
bloody?"
is puking, and then
Y'all puked on the side of my car.
I vaguely remember.
and in my car.
I vaguely remember looking at Casey and Audie being like, "Where's more alcohol?" I just like wanted to puke and
Do you
rally,
remember
dude.
Jesus, the face of Jesus that came to y'all?
No.
Yeah, I remember that.
What?
You saw Jesus in your
We
drunk
saw
drink?
Jesus?
Was it Savannah's dad?
No, it was Savannah's dad's friend or
He
something.
came up to the car and like he had like this long beard and long hair.
Because you guys kept screaming. We had got y'all in the car. We were trying
Was
to
it when I
drive
tried to
off.
go streaking, but I couldn't get my boots off because I was too drunk?
It was after we got y'all in the car and we were trying to drive off, but one of the adults came to check on y'all.
Because they knew we were hammered at a party that there should
There
be
was
no
no
alcohol.
And he leaned his head in, and you went, Jesus?
I remember you doing that.
And the guy went, no.
I remember him smiling at us like, "You guys brought alcohol to a party with no alcohol. Why?"
And he was like, we just wanted to make sure. And me and Audie were like, we're getting him home now. We promise. Because we'd get one of y'all in the car, and the other would bolt the other direction.
That was probably me. Like, just lock his door. I'm gonna go run. And
But
just-
no, but then we'd get you in the car, and Christian would bounce.
I kept finding my way back to like Corday. I was
He
always
did.
hanging out with Corday.
Yeah.
I think one time Casey walked up, I had my arm around, and I was like, "Corday, how's it going?"
I was like,
I
Christian.
saw evil, crazy, dumb bitch yesterday. Looked like a booger. He was dressed in all green. Me and Katie made fun of her. for you.
Dumb bitch.
I know. He took
Satan.
that turn. He took that turn, and I was
Well,
like, damn.
he said one person,
I know.
and it reminded me of the
other
other. And then I
person,
remembered yesterday because I was talking to Katie, and we were making fun of her because we called her. She said, first we said I said she looked like Shrek because she was dressed in all green,
Nice.
and then
Good
Katie looked at me and said, "No, she's the swamp," and I was just like.
Even better, bro.
Dude, I was like, oh, she's where the ogre shits. And Casey,
Oh, so
and-
10 points for house majors.
Calling her a
she
swamp
said she
really
was lucky
takes
that
the
she was
fun
even
out of
talking to me,
saying,
and I was like,
"I'm a
cool.
swamp."
I'm just gonna.
Facts.
It kind of ruins it,
Huh?
but I get it.
Yeah, that's what I got in trouble for
But-
saying too. Don't say that.
But let's move on.
Are you eating the chocolate chips out of it?
No, I don't want to talk about it.
Let's
Why?
move on.
What's the other thing, Dreams?
He wanted to talk about dreams, but I don't know how in depth he was going to go about it.
Well, I'm still watching the documentary. But
As in, like,
Alright,
us
we'll save it
having
for next
dreams
week
at
then.
night?
What?
huh?
As in us having dreams at night?
Well, me and Josh don't dream, but
Well, I don't dream every night, but...
How do I
I dream-
understand how y'all don't dream?
I remember a dream
I feel like
once
there's, like,
every
some
like
sort of,
3 or
like-
4 months. Like I don't
Same.
remember. 'em
It's
ever.
not very often. I don't think I'm
Dreams
sure.
are an important part of your brain.
Like
No, I don't
I'm
have-
sure we dream, but we don't remember the dream.
See,
Yeah.
neither do I.
Dude,
It's
I
like
have
once
vivid
every couple of
fucking
months.
dreams.
Because I feel like it's like it's some
I've
sort
had
of
dreams
like
about
process
y'all.
that has
I've
to
had
happen.
dreams. I've had dreams about people I've never even fucking seen before. I've had dreams about girls, and then I wake up and I'm like, "Where's this going? Am I gonna marry her?" And that's why I'm wearing the fucking clown hat now because that shit happens.
In a
I'm
dream,
a clown.
your brain can't make up people.
Oh, yeah, it's
your
always
brain
people
can't
you've already
piece-
seen.
Like your
I
brain.
know it's the weirdest
no,
fucking
no,
thing.
because I understand what you're saying. Your brain ends up taking different parts of people, and they look like somebody else, but it's not that exact person. You're like a fucking piece of candy, piece of candy, piece of
Exactly
candy.
what I was thinking.
Oh, dude, I'm gonna... Right in the eye.
But
What's the time on the camera? Tyler, can you see
I
it?
would restart that, and then we'll finish with Call of Duty.
It's on. We got 12 minutes left.
12 minutes? Okay, then there should be plenty of time.
I
Yeah.
just finished up talking about dreams and her kicking a thingy into my mouth, launching it, then I'll turn off.
No, because we can do dreams next week
When you're done with the documentary.
But Call of Duty. So, the beta came out about a week ago, week and a half, 2 weeks for PlayStation.
She did it first try.
I wish I'd been paying attention.
It was pretty
We have
impressive.
it on camera!
It was pretty impressive. Yeah, I'm not gonna lie to you. I was watching. I was trying to listen in all respect, but I was really hoping something cool would happen down here.
The
I'm
only
gonna
thing,
listen to you. I'm
the only thing
satisfied.
that would have been cool is if she had thumped it and hit him in the back of the throat.
Just dude, what if I just went?
Or if like it went
just-
straight to the back of the throat and he flew out of his chair.
Dude, I just go. Just like Heimlich maneuver, Heimlich.
I feel like Heimlich maneuver.
That's CPR. That's where you have to get up behind someone and just and then just ha.
I really thought you were just gonna start beating on me for no reason. I was like, why? I just
George, have I ever hit you?
I don't know. Maybe
I don't know.
I'm scarred from my past.
So, Call of Duty came out. The
Your
beta
mom with a wooden
for
spoon?
Yes.
Modern Warfare came out about a week and a half ago, maybe, for PlayStation. They get it hella early now because PlayStation owns the rights to Call of Duty. Microsoft gave it up. PC and Xbox got it the 19th, which was yesterday.
X-Bone.
Oh, I thought I've been missing out for like 3 days now.
No,
No,
it runs. It
we
came
literally
out
just started
yesterday.
playing it
Oh.
yesterday.
It came out yesterday and it runs through Monday.
And y'all are already the max level.
It's so easy to rank up.
Yeah.
I played 2 matches, still won.
But
That's sad.
because I know you're gonna have plenty of questions, so let me just start making my way down my list.
Okay.
The beta itself is 41 gigabytes. Does not take very long to download. Now, there are good things and bad things about the beta. We're by no means experts, but me and him played it for 7
I'm hot
straight
garbage.
hours yesterday. We played it for 7 straight hours. We got to play with the mechanics, the maps. So, yeah. The beta is only accessible through pre-order. So if you're not going to pay $60 for the game, you can't play it. Tough shit. On top of that, I don't know when it comes to an end, Monday the 23rd. I would assume it might be the end of the day to midday sometime.
It depends on time zones. Probably.
Yeah. Well, because it came out at 10 a.m. Pacific time, which was noon for us.
Yeah.
Now, what's the face?
Fucking touching me with her butt. Cause like she was swinging her foot, so I caught it with mine, and she just looked at me and then started rubbing the side of my leg with her foot, and I was like, okay, we're done here.
To start with, it is a beta, so you're not going to get access to all the features. They just want you to test base gameplay,
When's it come
give
out?
feedback.
October?
Next month, 25th.
25th of October usually comes out. Oh, it's gonna be so fucking long.
So, To start with, you have a few game modes. Quick play, obviously, is basic. You get TDM, Domination, Headquarters, and then there's 2 extra game
Brought back
modes.
Headquarters?
Yep, they brought back
But I
Headquarters.
was
to this
seeing
Call of
earlier
Duty.
on his thing, I think they changed some of the game modes around. Because I think there was something different on his screen than that.
There was 20v20 domination on that.
That's what I was about to get into.
Oh.
There's 2 game modes on there. That's 20-player Domination and 20-player Headquarter instead of just 12. So they give you an option to play with boosted players. On top of that, there's a new game mode called Cyber Attack. Now, Cyber Attack, in terms of being a new game mode, it's search and destroy. That's what it is.
Pretty much.
A core gameplay, search and destroy.
Oh.
But there's a twist. You're trying to take the bomb, which has an EMP pulse, and you're trying to blow up their data center. On top of that, it goes first team to 6 rounds wins. Or is it 5? 6. First team to 6 rounds wins, but there's a revive system. As long
neutral bomb placement, too.
Yeah, there's neutral bomb placement, which is really cool. So what happens is both teams start on their side of the map, and the bomb spawns in the middle of the map, either the middle, the left, or the right. You have to go and get the bomb, take it to that side. You were just like an animal, dude, I swear.
Honestly.
You go and get the bomb.
I forgot how unpleasant it is to put a half a protein bar in your mouth. They're really chewy.
So the thing that makes this game the most interesting, though, is the revive system.
Yeah.
The match itself is like 3 minutes long. Standard search and destroy time shouldn't take that long.
Yeah.
But the entire match, you can be revived as many times as possible.
Interesting.
So there was one
So it's
match.
like search and rescue.
Yeah,
Pretty much.
There was a point in time where they had killed all of us. It was like 5v1, and this guy came over and revived 3 of his teammates, and we came back and won that round. So
They didn't revive me because I was far away.
yeah, he was on the side of the map, just
Gosh.
gone.
I was playing
In fact-
snipers.
In fact,
okay?
there was one play I fell off the map by accident, and some dude revived me, and we won that round.
And I didn't get revived that round, by the way, as well.
But it's really cool because you can see, the plus signs to where your teammates are. It takes a couple seconds to revive them, but it adds a new aspect to search and destroy in terms of if you kill somebody, you should probably carry a claymore or stay close to the body because somebody's going to come pick his ass up.
There were people.
Claymores are
Are they broken still? Are they broken again? Where you can kill like 6 people with 1 claymore?
I haven't seen it.
Do you remember in MW2, if you put one around a corner and the entire team came around, you could kill all 6 of them with 1 of them?
But I did see a strategy where people would body camp. So
That's what I was doing after I revived you because you came around the corner and scared the shit out of me because I was staring at this dude's body. I was like, I'm going to kill the motherfucker who comes to get him. But the most...
and then I died after that. Yeah, I remember that.
Josh, head gets blown off. Oh, God!
But the newest game mode is what I'm most excited about because they talked about it pre-beta. They talked about it in the release trailer for the multiplayer. It's Gunfight. Gunfight is... There's only 3 maps you can play on right now. But Gunfight is a very small, close range 2v2. And what happens is both teams, one spawns on one side, one spawns on the other. You can see where they're standing through the wall. It highlights them in orange so you know everybody's spawn point from the beginning. And the reason they do this is because part of this game mode, and I don't know if this was the intent, but this is how me and Josh have taken it, part of the game mode at the beginning is peeking. If you can peek around the corner faster than they can run or they can out-peek you, you're guaranteed to kill them in the spawn instantly. It happens all the fucking time. Because you'll be sitting there and you'll be aiming because what it does is when it starts you off, you are aiming right at them. You can see their orange target. All you have to do
So it's
is
like a-
sidestep.
So it's like a duel, basically.
So all you have to do
Yeah.
is push B and do your little around the corner thing.
If you choose to do that, normally I crouch and then I slowly walk. And the moment I see him, I try to start popping them in the knees from across the map.
Why do you always take out the knees, bro?
It just sounds painful.
You're such a cunt.
But the game mode is it's like high risk, small search and destroy. Because what happens is every 2 rounds, the teams switch sides, and every 2 rounds you get a new loadout. So what you do is they'll start you off with the Desert Eagle. So you'll get the Desert Eagle.
That's the round Josh doesn't die on.
Exactly.
It's my round.
You'll play 2 rounds of that, and then when they loop it back around, you'll get an LMG and a rocket launcher.
It sucks.
And then
I suck at that.
after 2 rounds of that, you'll get a marksman rifle and a shitty pistol. Or they'll
So
give
sorry
you
I had
the
to hear my
MP5
little
and a
nerd
deagle.
giggle. You said rocket launcher. Oh, just like, oh.
What's cool is they also switch the equipment. You'll get a normal grenade occasionally. You'll get a Semtex. You almost always get a flashbang. If it's not a flashbang, you'll get a stim pack to heal yourself, smoke grenades, or you can have a throwing knife. Game mode's really cool. A lot of fun.
Fast-paced, too.
Very fast paced. It's very easy to get mad in because the moment
it's a skill thing, It's like I think it starts off who can peek better, And then it's a 2v1.
And then it's one of those. There's one map where you guys actually start up, and there's a spot to jump down on the ground. Certain points in time, it's not a good idea to peek. Just jump and bolt to the sides and cover both sides.
You know, Call of Duty's one of the best games ever to make me rage at. I
Oh,
can't
yeah.
tell you how
You
many
will get
controllers
furious.
I have. One time, when I was like 16 or 17, I literally took an Xbox controller and broke it in half. Like, I was literally just I just went, like, just, I snapped it completely in half.
That's console abuse right there.
But no, this will probably rage you because it's literally skill versus skill sometimes.
Oh, I can't tell you how often I'm just screaming in the mic like, fuck! Fuck, I missed! Fuck!
You take that peek, that gamble, and you lose on it, and you're just like, alright, well, I just screwed my partner over.
The
'cause-
worst round possible by far. There's 2 rounds that are complete shit. And it's the sniper rifle round, because it's whoever scopes in and can quick scope harder from the
Oh,
spawn
yeah.
wins.
That's my shit right there.
And the other one is the Olympia. They give you an Olympia with a fucking sniper scope. It's bullshit.
That's
And they give you the
hilarious.
slug round. Dude, that's my shit too. The KSG in Black Ops 2 is probably one of my favorite guns
So
ever.
50-50.
I literally got the shotgun's diamond just so I could use that gun diamond. Because in Black Ops 2 it was really hard to get the shotgun's diamond because that one took... You had to be like this fucking close to get a one-shot kill, and it made you get fucking one-shot kills with it. It
I
was
thought the
fucking
hardest
bullshit.
thing was getting Diamond the riot shield and the combat knife.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, but with you, that wasn't hard for you. That's hard for a normal... That's hard for a sane person.
A sane person? I'm not
Not
sane.
not you.
Not really.
No, because you did the same shit. You
Coming
did
from a
100
person who spends the
back-
majority of the day...
I swear to God! Fuck, you're pulling hair off my shins!
God.
But Christ!
But what's interesting is in this game mode, at the top of the screen, your team's blue, their team is red. It'll show 2 little people on top of the health bars. You don't regenerate health in this game mode. Like, your screen goes from gray back to normal color, but you have a set amount of health. Yeah. So at the top of the screen, it shows 200 health.
Except for
bar blue
stim
team.
rounds when you have stim.
Except for stim packs. But at the top of the screen, it'll show 2 health bars, 200 health, showing 100 for each person. And when they die, their little person disappears. Yeah, the little person disappears. I was going to try to do this, but I didn't.
I love how your immediate reaction when you put 2 up was not to do this.
Yeah, I know. I was
It
just like,
was fuck everybody else. This is 1. This is 1 now.
Now, if both sides, nobody kills anybody before like the 30-second timer's up, what happens is it sends you into overtime.
I can't make this finger go down. Like,
I actually feel that, but I'm not going to talk about that right now. I can tell you about that in a minute. There's an overtime flag. At the end of the main game timer, a flag appears in the middle of the map, and whichever team captures that flag wins.
It's like a 2-second capture.
Yeah, it's one of those you stand on it and it goes capture.
Fast.
So it's whoever's standing on it. Now,
Hello.
memory thing is full again.
Wow.
Movie recording has been stopped automatically. Oh, my maximum recording time.
okay, I was just like, I just wiped it.
Oh, that just means we just have to restart.
The battery's also flashing now, and I don't know why. Fine, hurry up.
Okay, I'll try to finish, I guess.
I'm sorry.
Fuck.
I thought I charged it long enough.
Oh, you have to press it one more time. To
I
record.
think you just turned it off. Or the recording.
There it goes.
Okay. So, on top of that, if nobody captures the flag,
SoundCloud.
the game ends up... Whichever team has the most health at the end wins. So if my team has 30 health left and Josh has like 50, he's going to automatically win after the overtime flag.
So your job is to not fucking die.
Basically, and it just died.
Fucking dick tits, dude. Why does this battery they gave me, I think, is broken?
I think it is too. I don't think the camera's very good either. I don't know why.
I think the camera's fine. I think it's the battery, because we keep having problems with battery.
We definitely need to take it back. But we'll just finish what we're doing here.
This is so fucking annoying.
Just want a black screen at the end or what?
Unless we want to wait 20 minutes to try to charge that.
No, I'm very hungry.
Yeah.
The battery's fucking hot as hell.
Unless somebody wants to put their phone up there. But have it up here.
We can use my phone. I don't care.
Hey, thanks for throwing trash on the floor, guys.
You're welcome.
Well, you know what, Tyler? I was gonna make a comment about throwing him on the floor, but that would have been mean, and I didn't want to call you.
Don't throw me on the floor unless you're gonna fuck me.
You better not. Katie's been told no, you better not.
I'll
Now-
take a
He's
spin
not
at
even
it.
18. That's not even an option.
I'll take a spin at it.
Take your pants off. Now,
I crushed so many things behind me. That was
But-
the protein bars.
in terms of the beta itself, and sorry ahead of time that there's no video or camera died, shitty battery.
Feels
But-
bad.
Basically with this, there's 3 maps for gunfight. There's King, there's Pine, and there's Stack. I think King is in like an ammo resupply hangar. It's very close quarters. Pine is in
Fucking
this
hate
little
that beat.
wooded area. It's got 2 snipers' nests on either side of the map. It's got like cars in the middle, overgrown.
It's pretty
Cool
bad.
map. It's the one side of the map is so much better to spawn on than the other because you have such a big advantage. It
Oh,
sucks
that map
ass.
that I was playing?
No, this is for Gunfight. Gunfight has 3 separate maps compared to the other multiplayer game modes.
Oh, so each game mode has different maps?
Yeah, even
that's kind of
what's
cool.
it called? The Search and Destroy one had different maps.
Yeah, the Search and Destroy one, I think we played on a map we'd never played before.
That's kind of cool.
So Gunfight has King, Pine, and then Stack. Stack is where you both start out in the back of like this shooting range type area.
I hate that one.
And there's like these big metal crates that stack up in the middle. There's a platform you can run up and there's tires on the side. Team Deathmatch in all the other smaller game modes, you have Azir Cave Day and Night, and it's this map where there's this big city on the right, and there's this giant ass fucking military cave on the left, and it's a clusterfuck of a map.
I hate that.
Because
map.
there's
They
some
deleted
game
it.
modes where all the fighting takes place in the cave, and there's certain game modes where all the fighting takes place in the city, and no one's in the fucking cave. It's a clusterfuck of a map.
You always die from behind.
Aren't
on
all
that
the
map.
maps in this not 3-lane? They're just kind of randomized.
I think they're very random.
That,
Kinda like
especially
real
that
combat.
map. It is so stupid.
That map is so
You literally
hard.
get shot in the back every time. It's so dumb.
Because 3-lane maps are so easy to navigate
Well, yeah,
and
it's
play
just
around.
choke point versus choke point, honestly.
And these aren't really choke point versus choke point, are they? They're really...
On
Well,
top
that
of-
one map you were playing on there is, yeah.
On top of Azir Cave,
Yeah.
we have Hackney Yard, Grasnar Raid, which is in Russia, and then Gunrunner. And I think Gunrunner was the one where we had... No, we've played all of them.
Yeah.
Yeah, we've played all of these because I recognized the loading screen that they showed me. They're all decent maps except Azir Cave. Azir Cave is complete fucking ass.
Delete it.
Azir Cave?
Yeah.
Watch that be my favorite map because you'll hate it.
Gunrunner's the map that I went like 29-7 on.
Oh, it's like Afghan from Modern Warfare 2, but
It's kind of it's like Afghan, but the cave is
It's
like
huge.
3 times as bigger.
Oh, shit.
It's a
cave
huge
is
map. The map is
massive.
fucking huge.
Like in terms of like Call of Duty size,
That's
it's
like 2
crazy
Afghans.
how big this map looks.
Have y'all played the 20v20? Are there different maps on that, or is it the same?
We've
No, I haven't
mainly
tried them
we've
yet.
mainly just played Gunfight.
And Team
Have you
Deathmatch.
tried 20v20 with me?
Yeah, sure.
Can I get through this first? So, there are some key components that I want to talk about personally, and this is just from a review standpoint, overall gameplay. The game itself is relatively smooth. I like the guns. I like what we're given. You can't get past level 20 in the beta.
Sucks.
You can only get a handful of guns in each category. And honestly, I think this is where Call of Duty's been going downhill in recent years, is there's not a lot of gun choice anymore. Like Modern Warfare 2, there were so many assault rifles, it fucking hurt.
Okay, the game with the best gun choice ever was MW3. You know how many? There were like upwards of 12 guns per category. Like submachine guns and assault rifles had both over 10 guns. Snipers had 7 to 8. I remember that because it had 2 semi-auto, and then 4 bolt action ones.
Well, so far from the beta, this one there's like 5 or 6 assault rifles, there's 4 or 5 submachine guns, there's only like 4 shotguns, there's 3 LMGs, and then there's only 3 marksman rifles and 3 sniper rifles. So it's kind of lacking gun-wise, but I'm hoping...
I think they're going to add more. For sure.
I'm hoping that through some sort of system, I hope it's not like something like, oh, you can pay to have this gun, because that would be some sort of disadvantage unless it's very equal to all the other guns.
Which wouldn't be fun because guns are good in different things.
Well, and they've already stated that they don't plan to have a season pass. So I don't know how they'd introduce new guns, but I hope they're going to add more because it's very lacking right now.
Maybe just DLC or something like that.
You saw that thing for supply drops, right?
hmm
Yeah, it's already in there.
But overall gameplay, the movement of the soldiers feel kind of clunky, like
think so,
kind of
too.
slowish. And don't get me wrong, I don't expect them to run like they did in Black Ops 3 with exosuits and shit, but it feels really slow, kind of clunky. And the overall most useless aspect of the game, in my opinion so far, is the sliding. The sliding, you slide like, you run and then you just stop. Like the sliding...
You slide like 2 feet or 2.
Yeah.
It's because I did it a few times when I played for like not even 10 minutes. But because my favorite thing to do in the other Call of Duties was like you run, jump, slide, run, jump, slide, run. And I tried to do that. I went run, jump, and run, jump.
They stand back up and then they keep.
And it's like run, jump, run, jump, run,
it's
jump.
more
And I was like,
realistic.
what the fuck is this?
It's more realistic that you can't run, jump, and slide and try to move
in
faster.
like one fluid motion.
But
I don't like that it's not one fluid motion.
The sliding itself is just such a bad mechanic. Dolphin diving would have been more effective, just to get behind cover.
I love dolphin diving.
But I think they make up for it in other ways in terms of, like, I tried to show you, if you're behind a wall and you aim your gun and you hit B or click your stick, whatever your setup is, you're now able to peek from behind the wall.
I thought that was pretty cool.
Guns have certain attachments. Now, I think most weapons can have 5 attachments max. And what's cool about it is when you go into the armory system and you're customizing the gun, you get to look at the different aspects. It'll tell you specifically the pros and cons of putting certain attachments on.
That's cool. I like that. I heard about that. I just haven't seen it yet.
And
I can't open it.
When you're looking at the weapon, at the back of the gun, kind of where the butt is, you can put a perk on there. And the perk that I've seen the most is faster melee. So you can hit people with the butt of your gun faster to try to kill them. I think it's interesting. I think some of the mechanics they're introducing make up for some of the slowness of the game. But overall, I'm so excited. I'm so fucking excited.
It actually looks
This
like
is the most excited I've been for Call of Duty because Black Ops 4 fucking sucked. And MW2 was okay for the first few weeks you played it. It was really, really fun. And then MW2? Not MW2. World War. Sorry.
I was like, whoa,
So
now.
don't you talk about
Whoa, Nelly.
Sorry. No. MW2 is one of the greatest Call of Duties ever.
Facts.
If not the greatest, but it's in some people it's the greatest. To me, it's not the greatest. It's in the top 3.
I'm not going to argue. You can say what your favorite is. Go ahead.
It's Black Ops 2.
I was like, I'm not going to argue with you.
I go, mine is Black Ops 2, MW2. I really, really love World at War, but I know a lot of people didn't like that one. Right. World at War is in my top 5. I love that one. But so I'm Black Ops 4 was such a disappointment. That game pissed me off beyond belief.
But overall, core mechanics, it flows like a Call of Duty game should. They just need to fix the sliding. Some of the movement could be probably smoother.
Yeah.
I don't know if that's the best term for it, but it could be better.
I'm just gonna update something real quick.
The most exciting portion of this is the fact that it's the first ever Call of Duty that's going to be cross-platform. And that's how me and Josh have been playing. He's been playing on his Xbox, I've been playing on my PC. When you first load it up, it tells you have an option to go in there. If you don't want to enable crossplay, you can turn it off. You don't have to play with other people on different platforms. But it also tells you...
why wouldn't you, though?
Exactly. Like, this is something that we've been waiting for so
Yeah.
long. Why would you not? But it also gives you an option. Say Josh is playing with his controller, and he feels that people who are playing on mouse and keyboard have a better advantage. He can go into his settings and change it to where, yes, I want to play cross-platform, but I don't want to play with people who are using a mouse and keyboard.
Wait,
so
what?
He can go in...
Can we do that?
Yeah, you can go in and select, like, if you're using your controller over there, you can set it up to where you can't play with mouse and keyboard players because
doing
you
that.
don't want the disadvantage.
Fuck mouse and keyboard.
Well, they also give
Shit,
the console
dude.
players aim assist.
Yeah, the console players still have aim assist. I
You
mean,
can turn on aim assist with your controller in this. I showed Josh.
Yeah, that's what I was...
but I personally, I don't think having a mouse and keyboard is an advantage. I was fucking people up last night.
I mean, the theory is that you have a whole arm to move and aim with, opposed to your thumb on a joystick.
yeah.
I get that, but we get aim assist, so like it's really like I don't fear a challenge
Well, that,
from a mouse and keyboard player. But
it's been happening since the game came out. People turn up their sensitivity to look faster. People play on insane sensitivity, so it's not like that one range of motion with a mouse and keyboard in the long run could make a world of a difference. Like
I've been
insane.
playing with the controller for 10 years.
Yeah.
Keyboard 1 year. What the fuck do you think I'm gonna fucking choose?
Exactly. And that's where me and Ryan kind of got into. He's like, why are you playing Call of Duty with your controller? It's like, because it's easier. I'm so used to the controller. Like, I can play with mouse and keyboard, but I'm not as good. I want the controller.
I'm good on mouse and keyboard when it comes to Overwatch, and I don't know why. That's it.
I can agree with that. I like Overwatch with mouse and keyboard a lot.
So do I. I don't know why. That game is just so comfortable with mouse and keyboard, but everything else I'm like...
The one thing I was going to get into with you was, field equipment. The deployable barrier. They have a new item, and it doesn't go in your loadout. It's almost like your special ability when you picked your certain person in Black Ops 3 and 4. The way it works is it's an ability that recharges over time, and depending on which one you pick, it'll tell you it has a high recharge rate, a medium recharge rate, or a really slow one.
There's also perks that speed them up.
Yeah, they're all...
That
you can't
barrier
select
better
certain
be the
perks.
fucking one of the longest goddamn cooldowns. That's a portable head glitch.
But all of the field equipment you can get, there's a deployable cover, which is the base one it comes with. You have a ammo resupply box.
Saw that one too.
There's a recon drone. You can pick up stopping power rounds. Recon drone is like from...
Pick up stopping. Does that make the bullets do more damage?
Yeah, you do more damage with your
With the
bullets.
bullets.
Yeah.
It doesn't go through. It's not. But
I bet you it's like a really long cooldown.
I bet.
Yeah, it's a slow as fuck cooldown.
That's broken.
Could be useful in like.
I can see how
certain
they
game
tried to
modes.
balance it by making it a really, really low cooldown.
Yeah.
But as soon as someone's able to unlock that, that's going on every single one of my classes, no matter what. At the start of the game, I'm putting on stopping power, and I'm gonna fuck some people up.
Well, you gave me this look when I said recon drone. Do you remember from, I think it was either Black Ops 1 or Black Ops 2, you could pick the drone, and when you hit them with the targeting system, it would light them up for your teammates. That's
Yeah.
what that is.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
That's the first thing I thought. But then I thought of the other recon drone, the one where you're gonna light them up or you can shoot them.
Yeah, no, this one is strictly just you can ping them for your team and light them up on the map so they can see them.
Okay, that's pretty cool.
After stopping power is dead silence. You can actually quiet your footsteps for a short period of time. It's no longer a perk.
Oh, it's not a perk.
It's a
dead
field
silence
equipment.
is broken. It's always been broken. It's just some bullshit. I'm glad they nerfed that.
One of my favorite things that I will not be using, but I'm so happy they brought it back, tactical insertions now. They brought the tac inserts back.
What?
I'm ready to
love it.
boost.
You're gonna fucking use it. What do you?
I'm not using
use
it.
I'm gonna use it. No, I'm gonna use stopping power.
No.
I like how they made you choose between the two, though.
Yeah, you
I
can
like
no
how
longer
they
have
put all the
both.
broken shit from other Call of Duties in the equipment thing, so now you have to choose it.
Yep.
Okay, I'm gonna give it to. That's a
Good job,
smart. That's a
Activision.
smart way to balance that. It's like, what's something else that was broken in Call of Duty?
After the tac insert, there is a
Commando
weapon drop.
Pro.
That's almost like an emergency like airdrop where it drops like the 8 crates or whatnot.
Mm-hmm.
But this one will drop special weapons to your team.
Just weapons.
Yeah,
what do you
just
mean
weapons.
special weapons. Like,
I don't know.
A fucking minigun or
If you read the description under it, it just says it's a weapon drop.
Oh, you can't unlock it, can you?
Not in the beta.
No.
But it's locked in the beta. And last but not least, there's an EMP drone. You can fly it into whatever area they have equipment up in and detonate it and blow all their electronics up off the map. I think the way they've done field equipment, I appreciate it.
It's
I think
nice.
instead of giving you like something overpowered like a grav spike that's a super ability, you get something to actually help you in the line of fire, and it makes the game more realistic. Like deployable cover.
I do like that. I don't like deployable cover though, because deployable head glitches are bullshit. Because I abused the fuck out of it in Black Ops 2 with the riot shield with overkill.
Mm-hmm.
You put that downstairs room, you sit up there with the shotgun, and people go just like, dude, fucking, you get kill streaks and win the game, and it's the stupidest thing in the world. It was so much fun to do.
Well, I enjoy how they've chosen to take this route, but my thing with the deployable cover, it's really easy to blockade a room with it, because on the Azir cave map, above ground there's a well that you can jump into, and some of the smaller shit they've done animation wise makes me happy.
Yeah, there's some cool stuff.
When you climb down the ladder into the well, you pull out your secondary, and if you sit on the ladder, you can aim and shoot with your secondary off the ladder.
That's
I
kinda
love,
cool.
Love that concept. It's a very small animation that
If you were
just
to do
makes it
overkill,
so
do you
cool.
think it'd be kind of stupid if you did overkill and you sat there with like an assault rifle? as
I
your
would assume
secondary?
overkill. You can't pull out a weapon. I would assume you got to go both hands down.
Wait, can you do the submachine gun or is it just a pistol?
As far as I know, it's just.
I've only seen pistol. Yeah.
But when you drop down into that well, there's a small cave that you have to crouch through. I was stacking deployable things in there so nobody could come behind me. I was like, "Fuck you."
Dude, could you imagine if all three of us put that on, just went to a really long doorway, and just sat behind it? Can we do that later, just for a clip?
Just for shits and giggles.
Just for
Some
shit.
giggles and shits, man.
Just from some gigs and shits, dog.
Now,
Shits and gigs.
the last two things I have to talk about are operators and perks. And when I say operators, there's two teams. There's the Coalition and the Allegiance.
I saw that.
That's all, or the Alliance, Allegiance. I don't remember.
It's Allegiance, I think.
And you just get to pick what soldier you want. You just get to pick what soldier you want. So like I switched both of my teams to female soldiers. Whatever. That's what I'm
Respect.
gonna do. There's operators you can't unlock just now. You have to level up higher, but you can't get past 20.
Box bullshit.
Now, the last thing personally that I think is kind of ridiculous is not ridiculous, but it's interesting. They've actually added one new perk that I can tell, and it's called Quick Fix. And And what it does is when you get a kill or you've captured an objective or you're in the process of holding an objective like headquarters, you heal like twice as fast. Your health regeneration is even
cool.
more.
Wait. If you kill someone?
If you kill somebody, if you've just captured an objective or like headquarters, if you're holding it, your health regen is increased.
That's cool. I like that. So if you rush, that rewards you for rushing though. So if you run up to, let's say I kill you and Josh is coming around the corner and he's shooting at me, does my health regen all the way immediately, or does it just start regenning?
It regens faster.
I think it just regens.
So it doesn't
faster.
like restart your health at 100.
No.
Okay, that's what I thought, and I was like, that's Kai. Because if you
That'd
kill
be
6
broken.
people in a row, it's like kill you, 100 health, 100 health, 100 health.
No.
And it's like what the?
You can just run him with the shotgun and literally just live forever.
Yeah, as long as you're being smart, ducking between cover, you'll have plenty of time to heal and then pop back up. It's a cool perk.
I feel like that's what the pros are going to use.
Probably.
You know, when I was younger, I wanted to be a pro Call of Duty player. So I
Oh,
played
who
them.
didn't? Who
Dude.
didn't?
Oh,
wanna
dude,
make a pro Call of
we would
Duty
sit there every weekend and grind out game battles.
So
We would never win game battles.
We wouldn't do game battles. We'd play the competitive in Black Ops 2. Remember that shit, dude?
Oh, see, there was no
Dude.
competitive Modern Warfare 2 without game battles. In my
Dude,
day.
we what? Dude, on the weekends we just fucking quickscoped the whole.
Oh,
weekend.
I want you to know that
Stupid
when the
shit.
game comes out, day one, we're quick scoping.
For sure.
It's
I haven't figured it out yet,
Okay.
but we will.
It's happening.
Okay,
And I'm
dude.
excited.
I don't like the sniper rifles yet,
World War
but-
II, my quickscopes. It was my best thing. You know, I have the most kills in World War II with the Kar 98 in that game. My accuracy is above
that repeater that's in the
40%.
game, dude. If I can get a scope on that,
There's like a model something repeater that's like a single fire like pump. Dude, it
Dude,
is
that
so
gun looks
good.
so fucking cool.
It's so good, dude.
every time I get in a
Is it?
gunfight, I want to go hard.
You can't unlock it in the beta,
No.
but when you play 2v2s, it's one of
It's
the random
there.
guns you get.
Yeah,
You get it once.
it's such
for
a
2
sexy
rounds.
gun, dude. I'm gonna be quickscoping on that thing all day, honestly.
we might have to put on BAM because you know Christians always want with the ban the broken shit and quick has to be fair.
Oh no!
Can't use stupid
If you
shit.
are not using a gun in the sniper rifle marksman rifles do not count for quickscoping. It has to be a sniper rifle,
Yeah, I know that.
and it has to be bolt action.
Hold on.
Fair enough.
Bolt action, no.
No,
Whoa, you're not gonna sit there and spray me with a Barrett. Come on now.
I never sprayed with it.
bolt action.
The fact
There
that
was-
you can shoot 3 shots before I can shoot 1 is not fair to me.
If you're good enough, you'll kill me.
Well, if you're good enough, you shouldn't need 3 shots. You shouldn't use a belt action.
So
Amen.
So then why does it matter if I use a Barrett? Same argument.
Barrett's not in the game anyway.
Yeah,
I thought it was.
I think the sniper rifles are only. I don't think they're sent. No,
There's not a 50 cal.
There's 3 sniper rifles right now. The first one you get, and it's the only one you can use right now, is bolt action.
bolt action.
I think they have.
I think they're mostly bolt action because the other ones are
I'm sorry that we're boring. you.
marksman
I just
rifles.
don't watch that anymore.
There is a Dragunov looking sniper rifle, and then there's a middle one, but I don't know what it's called, and I don't know if it's semi-automatic or not. But
Bolt action
But
or die,
I-
baby.
I would definitely say bolt action has to be the way to go for quick
Bolt
scoping.
action or die. Retweet.
Bolt action just makes it equally fair for
You
everyone.
look
across the board.
badass when you use a bolt action too.
But is there anything you wanted to say about it? I know I've been ranting for a while, but
I mean, I've been throwing my 2 cents around when you talk, so it's, I think that
good.
we covered everything pretty much
Yeah.
in Black Ops.
I can't wait to go up there and play it now. Hopefully that shit
look, I'm
finishes
excited.
out.
I think
I think
the
it'll-
game runs really smooth so far.
Yeah, I mean, I don't feel any problems. I haven't felt like any lag or latency or anything like that.
I
But
was-
I mean, I do play on a solid internet connection. I thought since we were doing cross-platform that there would be a lot of latency issues, but I don't really see any.
No, there's not really ever a problem. I think crossplay wise, I think it only happens if you connect to a shitty host.
Yeah, probably.
But
That one time we were playing Gunfight and they're just blowing us up. Like, they have hosts! This is
they
bullshit.
clearly have a better connection than us.
What are they playing on 1 ping? Goddamn.
But that's all I had for this week. 2 people have already gotten up and walked away from the table, so
I'm
Josh,
too hungry
right
to move.
here, mister.
it's like anything else you want to add?
I'm hungry.
You're hungry? Well, we're
Oh
gonna
my
go. and We're gonna
fucking
let
ass.
Josh eat. So
I want my mommy.
this has been Views Beyond the News,
Follow me on Twitter.
and we'll catch you guys next week.
And then there's Josh.
Oh, and expect some Call of Duty gameplay to go up definitely throughout the week.
Awesome.
Red
That
Dead 2.
and Red Dead
Red Dead
2. Red Dead multiplayer is definitely going up.
God damn it. You two are just gonna make a montage of you two being retards.
Hey, Christian, you recording this?
Yeah, I am.
All right, well, fuck off.